Hey guys, welcome back to another video here at Triangle Sport Linewinders. It's good to have you. My name is Larry. I have just grabbed a trusty SC125 off the shop floor because we're going to talk today about our brand new chuck assembly. Now, many of you have heard about this piece. It's right here. It's, well, some folks are calling it a game changer. And we are really excited to have this as part of our new product line. So let's have a little quick history lesson before we dive into that. So as many of you know, this was the additional chuck assembly that was offered prior. And it's still a good unit, it still works, but we took a lot of your comments and a lot of your feedback, and many of you started to tell us that after a while, particularly with a lot of use, this thing started to warp and break down a little bit, and it wasn't holding the reel on there as well as it could. Now this works by turning these screws, which in turn turns these black holders in toward the center of the machine, holding your reel from the outside. Pretty good design. It's worked well for a long time. But again, we listened to you. We brought it to our in-house engineers, and we came up with something a little different and something we think is going to last you folks a lot longer. The brand new Triangle Sport chuck assembly. You've been hearing us talk about it. We're super proud of it. So it's made in-house, designed by our engineers that work on the same medical products that we make here in New Jersey. It's made out of stainless steel and aluminum, and it's pretty much built to last. Inside are gears that hold the posts in place, which in turn hold your reel in place. It's got a fancy little white release button right here that I'll get to in just a moment. It also ships with these handy little post extenders. Now I don't have a larger reel with me, unfortunately, because I was just doing this nice and quick to get to you, but I've got the extenders out of the little baggie. I'm gonna take them here. I'm gonna screw them right on in. You wanna hold the bottom one so you can make sure there's good tension as you screw them in. All right, so I've got two of them on now. Take the third one. And there you go. So hopefully you can see that there. It's basically almost twice the length, if not more, than the original posts that are on there. And again, so you can put a larger reel, it works just the same, and it's really gonna hold a larger reel on there much better. So this now gives you the option to support anything from a small freshwater reel all the way up to a larger saltwater reel. So that's how the post extenders work. With some of that out of the way, basically it works like so. Take your reel, put it on top of the machine, on the chuck assembly, turn it nice and tight, and that is going nowhere, right? Sorry, I've got some tag end of this dangling a little long, but that's all right. So it's not going anywhere. Now I can turn that to release it, or I can press that little white button, which disengages those gears, and then you hear a nice smooth release of those gears and it comes off. Why is that helpful? Let me show you. When you're putting it onto your Linewinder, and again, these chuck assemblies work on either the SC125 or the HD140. When you put this on your Linewinder, a lot of times you have to take your hands off to be able to get the other parts into play so that you can spool up your reel. And I know a lot of you spend a lot of time trying to jam this thing in here so you can get it to stay on your reel. You don't have to do that with the new chuck assembly, because once it's tight, it engages. And then you can press that white button to back it off once your reel is all spooled up, walk away, and you're good to go and good to start fishing. So let's go ahead, set this thing up, get it spinning, and let you see how this bad boy works from the get-go. All right, guys, so I've got the SC125 ready to go with a brand new chuck assembly and a small little reel on it. Let's fire this thing up. I'm gonna apply pressure lightly on the foot pedal first, and then use my left hand to go ahead and start speeding this thing up, nice and easy. You always wanna start slow with this, right? Using my right hand to guide, even pressure on the foot pedal. Look how nice and smooth that is. And you go as fast as you want to make this thing work for you. All right, so that's it. Now don't forget, when you're done, we've got this handy dandy line cutter right there on the machine for you. So there it is, the brand new chuck assembly. You should be good to go. Remember, Less time spooling means more time fishing. See you out on the water.